Hello, today we're going to be talking about the steps that I would take to buy a house. First things first, what you want to do is work on your credit. Your credit is very important because that will determine your interest rate and your borrowing power. Those are very important things because you want a low interest rate, and with that, you will save a lot of money in the long term. Next, you will want to focus on your credit. I say have your credit to at least 600 on the low end, or better, 650. You want to be able to get good credit so that could show you that you're worthy of paying back this mortgage. You're going to get a lower interest rate, and your payments will be lower. It's very important. Next, what I would do is start saving. See where you could gather money from your 401k, tax refunds. Start saving your money. Let's say on the minimum have about $10,000 if you do a FHA loan. FHA loan, you'll be having to put down 3.5%, and you will need a lower down payment. The next thing I would tell you to do is start looking for different programs. There are down payment assistance programs that a lot of people do not utilize. You need to utilize these programs. These programs can help you with down payments and your closing costs. So with all those things gathered, that would be the ground foundation of getting approved for a mortgage, which is very important. The next thing what I would do is start researching on how much you're actually trying to spend on a house. You don't want to buy too much house because then you'll be overburdened with the payments. You want to have something that's affordable with you and your spouse or your loved ones or family members or whoever you're buying a house with. You want to have something that's affordable. And I always tell people, don't ever count on the next person's income. It helps to have someone else on your mortgage that's helping you make with payments, but we all know things go bad. You want to be able to cover this mortgage payment by yourself. So that's why I say affordability is very important. After that's done and you figure out how much you want to spend on a house, you want to find out a location. If you have family, I always tell you pick a safe, family-friendly location with good schools. But we all know for a lot of minorities and low-income people, that's hard to do. So you want to pick the better of the two. Crime rate, you definitely want that to be low. Schooling, if you do choose to go to a low-tier school, that means outside of the school, you need to be an involved parent, such as doing extracurricular activities, extra tutoring, and being involved in your kids' schooling activities. So once you have that done, what I would do next is actually drive through the neighborhood, get a feel for the neighborhood, and have a backup. Don't just choose one neighborhood or one city. Have different backups that you would choose that fit in your price range. Never put all your eggs in one basket. You want to have a feel for the community and the type of style house you want. Don't get too picky, don't be too elaborate. Understand why you're doing this. You want to provide shelter for you and your family and raise your kids in a loving, nurturing environment. You don't have to have the flashiest house with the biggest square footage and the big rooms and the double car garage. It is not needed. Also, look into what you want. Do you want a fixer-upper? Do you want something that's fully fixed already? These are things that you should look into. I always recommend people to get a fixer-upper. It's hard at first, it's not easy on the eyes, but with time, you can update it yourself by doing a lot of do-it-yourself home improvements, and you can make your house a home. So with those steps that I've stated, that would be the first start. And I'll repeat myself for clarification. You want to work on your credit. You want to look at the different type of loan programs and different type of loans. You want to save money for a down payment. You want to have a backup plan on what neighborhood you're going to choose. You want to look into the crime rate, and you want to look into the schools. These are very important basic factors, and in future videos I'll be diving into deeply and explaining why it's important. But these are the foundations that you want to do. It's very important. You want to save money, you want to make the right decisions, and most importantly, this house isn't for you, it is for your home, and this is the start of building generational wealth. Till next time.